welcome to Tonic Live with me, Alison.
And me, not Owen or Daniel. So we've got a bit of a change of plan today. So I'm Crafty Simon. Some of you may know me on Facebook, but Owen is in Japan today, or on his way to Japan, and Dan missed his, he got confused on the flights from his holiday back from Copenhagen. So he turned up at the airport on Monday and his flight wasn't until Tuesday. So he's about a day behind. So I'm here today for your lower quality Tonic Live on a Wednesday afternoon. So bear with me. Alison's going to help me out. Any questions you've got, put them down on the comments. I'm going to try and read through those when I can.
Lots of comments, because he needs to do a bit of reading.
I got a bit of work to do. I'm catching with everybody out the office. I'm catching up on everything. So so bear with me. We've got competition to announce. We've got another competition to put ready for Friday. I'm trying to get my head around all that now. So we've got all of that. But the key part of today is to show you a couple of things. We're going to run through the Tangerine machine, which you can see poking off in the corner there. We're going to show you what's inside. We've had those in stock now. A lot of you have been asking for plates when they're turning up, when the machine's turning up, so they're coming in now. And Alison's going to run through a die that we've had before, we've run before, but we've never really shown it on here, and we've had a few people asking about it. So take it away, Alison.
Thank you very much. So this is what we're going to make today, and this is with our Sweet Nothings die range. There's 3 envelopes in the set. This is the largest, and this will fit a C6. This is about a C6 envelope, which will fit an A6 card. There's also one a little bit smaller that will fit a credit card or a gift card. And then there's a little baby one that is lovely for little decorations on your cards. Or you could put it, we've seen them for raffles, little notes for weddings, birthday parties, things like that. Lots of ideas for them.
So the detailed.
Yeah.
Okay.
My director. So are we doing a Lindor free show today?
No Lindor today.
You're not gonna get a Lindor in there. No chat. You might get an after 8.
Not even if it's splattered.
You can get probably four after 8s in there.
Yes, you would. So we're on after 8s today. Okay, so I'll show you what's inside. We've got a little bit of Velcro, and it'll open up, and there's the card inside. So that card could be stuck inside, and this could be used as a stand. If you bend it all back, it will stand up on its own if you stick that card in the middle. So a nice little decoration. These could be the menus in the wedding.
Yeah.
Where,
really nice invitation if you're having a small wedding.
Beautiful invitations, yes.
You won't make too many of them, but
no, exactly.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, so what I've done with this one, the die normally, let me show you how the die is cut normally. It just creases, and it's a flat envelope, as you would expect any envelope. So that would be your normal envelope, like that. But what I've done with this one, I've put a little bit of an extra part in. I don't know whether you can see it. Perhaps you could show it on the
And how have you done that?
That's what I'm going to show now.
Oh, right.
Oh, see?
That bit there?
That's it.
There we are, an extra fold.
That allows you to give more depth to your cards, because I've got a little bow on the front there. I've also got some sticky pads behind the little ovals. So if you're going to show the depth, it will cope with that. Whereas if you had a flat envelope, you'd have a big bulge in the centre.
So you're making it after 8 friendly.
I am.
Card. Good.
I am. So if you wanted to fill it with after 8s, you could do that. Okay. Now let me show you the dies first.
Couple of quick comments. Valerie says, nice to put a face to the name, Simon. Sure, you'll be great. It's very early yet. It's very early yet. Don't there. Karen, hi Karen. Good to see you. Claire, good to see you. Claire, Teresa Wilson, lovely card. Paula says hi. Sue, hello Sue. And Lisa Norris, hello everybody. So put your comments on there. The competition that we're going to that we announce each week, we're looking through the comments from last week. So as long as you comment on the post, or even if you like it, we look through all of that and we randomly pick somebody from there. So even if you don't want to write a comment, put a little
just like it. Okay, so this is the die for the envelope, and as I showed you, this is what this will cut out. But as well as that, you could cut designs into the envelope, because all the internal dies are verso. So they've all got an outer edge, every one of them. So the inner bit on its own makes a stunning card. Really pretty. So I've done a little bit of verso and a little bit of cutting out. So as we go along, I'll show you. There's a floral design for ladies' cards, but there's also like a tartan design that's perfect for men's cards as well. So I don't know whether you want to show those. Perhaps you can show them in the camera there, just to see.
So on the back of, now this range is our dimension range. So the dimension range of dies are all kind of 3D related, even though it's not a box, it's more than a flat die. And then those are the pinky ones, and we always put like a bit of an example down the back. But if you go to our Pinterest page, if you look in the header of the video, we've got all the links to all the social media. The Pinterest page, you just type in the name of the die or the range, you should get a lot of inspiration up there. And obviously in the Tonic Live page, go in there and there's a lot of inspiration. So if you've posted it, if you've made any of these in the past, make sure you put them into the Tonic Live. Explain about the hashtag Tea Time with Tonic for Friday later.
We like to see your shares, what you've made. Yeah. Because we've got such talented people out there. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I've creased all the folds that are made by the die. So I'm lining that fold up with a line on my hoagie board. And I'm going in. So that's the line, and it's lined up with one line. Not any particular line, it doesn't matter.
Shall I try and get that camera in?
Might be able to get it on the top cam. Come down.
That might get a
there
bit.
We are.
Okay, so explain that again.
So this line here is lined up with any line on the hoagie board. And I'm going 1/2 centimetre in. And then I'm going to make another score line. And I'm going to repeat that all the way around. So again, I'm looking at the top and bottom of my envelope, making sure it's on that line there. And I'm going to go 1/2 centimetre in.
If you haven't got a hoagie board, you could use any scoring tool.
You can do it with a ruler and a scoring tool. It doesn't matter.
And if you've got something thicker, you can make that a bit further apart?
You can make it thicker, but it'll make your card smaller.
Right.
That's the only difference. Okay. Just making sure I haven't gone across.
I'm just thinking if you want to post a hobnob or
you could post a hobnob.
Something like that, you might need a bit thicker. If it's one of those, I like the caramel ones. Hobnobs.
Well, you may end up, you've got a little inch envelope like that then. And a very thick.
So Oreo proof.
Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, where I've drawn this line, there's a little V in the corner that I'm going to cut out. And I do that on the 4 sides.
So while you're just doing that, this particular die is our item code 1318E, Sweet Nothing Delicate Embrace. So there's 3 different products, I think, in this range. We do a smaller one and another one like this. So if you want to find that product, we do have it in stock. Just Google the number 1318E, followed by Tonic Studios, and you'll find a lot of stockists who will take that.
Okay.
There's a whole dimension section on the website as well, showing all the 3Ds.
Oh, right, okay. So there's Sean's saying there's a whole, if you go onto our Tonic website, if you go into the menus, you'll find there's a dimension. It will list all the 3D dies in there, all the ones that are in there. So you'll be able to filter those by envelope dies.
There we are. So I'm just going to crease these folds now with the bone folder. So as I said before I've taken this little bit of card from the centre, this would have fitted a C6 card. But because I've taken that 1/2 centimetre all the way around, or 1/2 centimetre each side, so we've taken a centimetre off it. The card size I've used now is 5.5. I know I'm going from centimetres to inches, I do apologise. It's 5.5 centimetres by, I've got to think now, 4 1/8. And that's the size card you get, which is perfect for an invitation. So I've cut out one of the dies just to show that you get a nice verso effect with it. And I'm going to repeat on the other side. So let me just grab my dies are over there.
I did drop one.
Oh, don't matter. I need that one there. So you've also got a plain outer edge for these, and you've got a scalloped edge as well. I've used the scalloped edge for my designs.
People are asking whether it's Kit Kat friendly.
Well, it
and
could be.
apparently I know my biscuits, which I've been accused of a lot of things before, and that is one of them. So. Oh, and a Twix and Kit Kat. So.
We're happy for any biscuits, yeah.
I'm trying to keep up with Owen to keep off, to go off chocolate track.
Ah.
I'm more of a Pringles man myself. I'm more of a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do like Pringles. Okay, so there's our die all cut. So just gonna flick up these little bits. A couple of little bits in the leaves, my pokey. Just to pop them out. There we are. So we've got a nice pretty design there. As I say, this could be the tartan one as well.
So I suppose if you're making a lot of invitations, it looks complicated, but it's quite easy to do.
It is easy. It is very easy. I've cut a piece of card then that's going to go on the inside. You could have it that you want to see through your card. In which case, I would probably put it on the back. I would stick my coloured card to the back of the card. But if you don't want to see through it and you want to use this for writing or putting the invitation, then I would stick the coloured card to the front, which is what I'm going to do now. So, as every week, it's a little bit of funky glue, just dotted around. There we are, maybe a little bit too much there. So we'll dab a little bit off the edges. The middle bit doesn't matter, it's the edge bit. And then pop this card in. Again, I cut this slightly smaller than the card itself, because I don't want it, saying that, I've got a little bit poking out over the edge there. Oh. There we are. So there you can see the pattern.
Shall we go in close?
Yeah, could do.
Oh.
There we are.
So I'm zoning out there, forget my job. Pretending I'm watching it rather than being in it.
That's alright, you can watch if you want to. So I've cut our congratulations die. Oh, before I put that on, let's put the centre piece on, I think. So I've cut, there's little ovals in the middle. There's 2 of them. So I've used the bigger one in a nice raspberry colour, I would say this is. And then I've done a smaller one in a pink. So I'm going to 3D this with little 3D foam pads. I wanted to show how much depth you could get in. So even if you've done these and your corners are not quite on the same line, this little oval is going to cover it. And we like things that will cover any imperfections. So
with me, it would just be one big oval.
One big oval in the middle. You'd see one flower there and one there, is that?
Yeah, that would be it. I'll put a biscuit in so you forgive me. Job done.
I've tied a little bow because I thought I would. I do a Pages leaning over, but the cable's not very long, so that's why the glue gun is in the front of the desk.
Which Alison has left right here so I get to burn myself live. I don't know if you can see there, she's put a little smiley face on the end.
So there's the card finished. So if you were bulk making invitations, then that would be it. But I've got a little congrats just to go on the top, and I've cut them again in the pink and raspberry. So again, tiny little bit of glue. Have we got any more cards?
I have. I'm just saying, yeah. We have Amanda Davis, Crafternoon. Nice to meet you, Simon.
Crafternoon.
Nice to meet everybody. Tracy Rosenberg. Hello, Tonic. We got Heidi from Minnesota, who we've seen many times before. Hi, Heidi.
Hello.
We got Victoria. Hi, Victoria. Oh, we've done the biscuits. Yep. So lots of lovely comments. Thank you. We haven't had to go off air yet, so I'm doing all right.
You're all right. You're all right.
Sean hasn't had to unplug the internet lead.
He's got his hands on the mic already.
Oh yeah.
So again, I've shadowed them as we've done many, many times before.
And are you using the same thickness of card for everything?
Not quite.
Right.
But it doesn't really matter. The raspberry card is our card, which is our 12 by 12 card packs, which is 216 GSM.
Okay.
The base card is 240 GSM. But it's only, I wanted a little bit sturdier for the base card.
Right.
So that it's a little bit more
firmer.
substantial. So there's the card made. So now we're going to start with the envelope. So what I did there, I used the corner dies. There are 2 corner dies in the set. There's 4 corners, 2 big, 2 small.
Oh, open that out. You can see.
Yeah.
You get a lot of different pieces.
You get
in there,
lots
don't
of
you?
bits and pieces.
So those 2.
Lots of variety. So I've used this one now, which has got the little oval cut out to the front. You've also got the trellis one as well.
What does a little oval do?
That would be, I'll show you now. When you've got your envelope, they fit in there.
Right, okay.
But they also fit that way. And then you've got your little ovals then to sit there.
Yeah.
But you've also got a little quarter oval, a little tiny one. That would sit, perfectly by there, if you wanted to. So again, it just gives a little bit more variety in the pack. So what I've used the outer edge, which I think is the one you've dropped on the floor, but it don't matter.
The little one? No.
No.
The big one's over there.
No.
Oh.
It's another one.
Hang on.
Don't
I better
matter.
do it. No.
It don't matter.
No, it's okay. No.
Oh, thank you. So we've got a plain edge and we've also got a scalloped edge. I've used the scalloped edge to cut the design in cream and also in pink. So I've left the pink plain and I've cut the pattern into the cream. So pop all those over there. And I'm just going to stick these together. So again, a little bit of funky glue. And dot it around here.
Carolyn Oldham says, "Hi Dan, hi Alison, nearly forgot. I'm afraid to disappoint. I'm not Dan, but we'll try and get him on another time because we know you want to meet him, and he has been practicing, unlike me, which you can tell.
We will get down.
So we'll get down when he if he can ever find his way home. Once we search the airport for them, we'll make sure we get him on.
He likes travelling, bless him.
Kerry said, "I've got this set of dies. They're amazing to use. Going to make some wedding invitations with them."
They're fab for wedding invitations.
And this is the sort of die that you'll use whenever you get an invitation. You know, you'll use it now, 5 years time.
But you can also send it with your RSVP back to the happy couple.
And show them up.
Yeah.
Show them what they could have done.
You can show how clever you are as well. So again, a little bit of glue around the outside. And just sticking the one over the other. Okay. So I've got one for the top and one for the bottom. I've lost the envelope now. Not happy. See? I move things out of the way. So as you can see there, I've just stuck one on both of the bigger flaps. It looks a little bit, oh gosh, what am I going to be doing with all this? But it will all come together now. So we've got one on the bottom. I mean, I could have cut this into the pattern and you could have made your envelope out of acetate, because I know how much you like your acetate out there. And it's been lovely. Oh, I've just remembered, Kim, I was going to bring your card over today. It did arrive and it is absolutely gorgeous. I know I got glue on the back.
We're going to make her run back to the office and get it.
I will bring it over Friday and I will share it with everybody then. So there's our envelope made. And we could finish it like that. Just pop the card in and we could just glue the envelope together. So I would put the inner sides in first, then glue the bottom up. And that could be our envelope to give to someone. But I thought we'd do something a little bit more special with a little bit of ribbon. So I've got some cream satin ribbon and I've got some little Velcro dots. So you have one with the hook side and one with the fluffy side. And
can you get these everywhere?
Yeah, usually in craft shops or haberdashery shops. So what I've got here is, I've got to think how I did this now.
Why not look
for there? Why not look for there, Al? Right, so what I did, I stuck that on here with a little bit of glue. So again, I'm going to need my hot glue. So just a tiny little bit. And I know my arms are not long enough for this, are they? Tiny little bit of glue in the centre. I don't often use glue over here. Okay, so that's stuck. Then we've got our little circle, our little ovals rather, which I'm going to glue together.
That's what you used on the end, yeah?
That's what I've used on the end. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue. I need to measure this actually. Show you how to measure it. I'm doing this a bit cack-handed today, I do apologise.
And we're 23 minutes in, I haven't burnt myself yet. So
well, that's good going then.
Yeah.
So I've got my ribbon scissors because I've got my bit of ribbon attached to it. I know I've told you about this before. I don't like cutting ribbon with my paper scissors because the paper blunts the scissors. So I like to have two pairs. It's a good job I work for Tonic.
Well, we started off doing haberdashery. That's how we started off doing the scissors. So we used to get a lot of people saying that they buy two pairs.
It blunts them.
Yeah.
My mother used to do a lot of sewing and she'd go nuts if I had her scissors to cut paper. So I've just measured the ribbon, so it's overlapping a little bit, and then we can put the little decoration in the centre. So this could be that you've got the initials of the bride and groom on it. It could be an 18th birthday party. So you're going to put on it 18. So I've got a little bit of glue again there. And I'm just going to hold that in place where I want to put it. And then underneath here then, on one we put the hook and on the other we put the loop.
Enid's child is saying, should you always glue the envelope after putting the card in?
You can do, but I haven't glued anything on this.
Right, okay.
If you put the card in first, you know exactly how much room you've got to spare.
Yeah.
But nothing is glued on my envelope, which is why I haven't worried about doing it. So there's my envelope being put together now. And wrap my little bit of ribbon around, and that's it. That's how to do it.
Show that on there. There we are. Perfect. Really good.
So if you were making them as a bulk order or you were making them for a party, they don't take that long. And if you've got somebody on cutting and somebody on sticking, you won't be long. Your wedding will be sorted.
Right, I better get some housekeeping done. Right, what do I need to do? Competition. I better say who won the competition from last Wednesday show. So every Wednesday we announced the Wednesday after every Tea Time with Tonic. So actually, funny enough, the first person to comment today was the winner that we picked, which is Valerie Coleman. Oh, so Valerie, well done, we know you're watching. Send us a private message through Facebook. We'll get your address details and you're going to win this and the other 2 envelope dies and probably another few goodies that we find lying around, some glue or whatever else we have. So get in contact with that. If you want to be in for next week's draw, put a comment in or like it, and then we'll look through there. We literally look 2 minutes before the show to make sure that everybody has a chance to enter. So it doesn't matter whether you do it now or in a week's time. And then if you want to enter the Friday competition, you need to put something onto the Tonic Live chat page. So it's a closed group. You have to apply to join it. So type in Tonic Live chat, pick apply, and then normally within a few hours we let you in. And then if you post something with the hashtag Tea Time with Tonic, a come Friday, we look at all the hashtags, Tea Time with Tonic, and we pick a winner from there. And then Friday show is more of a catch up.
Yeah.
We have a look at what you do. We do a few techniques rather than a whole project. A few techniques. One bit of good news. Anybody who's on that page or know Tracy Sutton, her mother has taken her first steps with a Zimmer frame today.
Oh, well
so we've
done.
been following Tracy. Tracy's mum, lover. She's been keeping us up to date. We've been following her. She's been in hospital, so that's
Well done,
really good
Margaret.
news. And then the Tonic Live chat. I mean, it's good to show what other people, but it's quite a community of
fun
people
as
now.
well.
And we get to know a bit more about you guys, not just what you craft. People from the States watching now. So perfect, lovely.
It's amazing when everybody watches from.
Yeah, I know.
I do wonder whether
Somebody
you
from
can
Crete, I
understand
don't know.
me in
Yeah,
some
we had somebody from
places.
Crete, a couple from America, so that's good. If you like the show, please share it with other people. Let them know what we do twice a week. This time at Wednesday, 4:00 on a Friday.
Yeah.
And also, if anything you want us to do, anything you want, it doesn't have to be a dye. It could be a Nouveau product.
Yeah.
It could be Forever Moments. It could be any of the products we make. If you want to know a bit more about it, sometimes there's comments about how the products work.
Yeah.
Something we're going to cover a couple of things now on the Tangerine. We've had a few people asking questions on that. A lot of people asking when it's available. We had stock in, I think, last week.
Yeah.
So a lot of you have been waiting, trying to get that now. So just to explain what the Tangerine is. So that's our Tonic Tangerine. It's our manual die cutting machine, A4 product. It's a bit of a...
It's a workhorse.
It's a bit of a bulletproof. What I've done, I've asked Richard, who's our engineer, to bring down what we've got inside. When you lift it up, you won't realise how heavy it is. But the reason it's that heavy is everything in it is metal. You have a metal frame, metal rollers, all the gears are metal, the bits that turn. So when you lift it up, the pretty orange cover sort of hides about 8 kilos worth of metal. We don't get many problems with them.
No.
But when you get it new, as we've just had a couple of comments of people who say we get a bit of oil on the roller. So Alison, can you show us how to?
I shall. That's all I clean mine with is a baby wipe. So nothing special. So that's, if I turn it around, you can see this way. That's all I do is take my baby wipe, rub it inside on the rollers, and turn the handle. I mean, I haven't got very big hands, I gotta be honest. They're only little, and I think there's a bit of dirt in here as well. My fingers are small enough to fit in the machine and to turn the handle. If you've got bigger hands, then I would probably use something like a pokey tool or a bone folder that you can just pop it in and just give the handle a little turn. I'm pushing the pokey tool into the corner because that's where your oil is going to come from.
So the reason we have oil in there when they're...
And there's a little bit there.
When they're new is we have to make sure there's big bearings in there that take all the pressure. We have to make sure there's oil in there. So sometimes the first few times you use it take a little bit of doing. But once you've done that, I think we've given some advice over Facebook and people are saying it worked.
So there is a little bit of oil there. I'm literally pushing this right into the corner, which is where your plate wouldn't be going. So I'm just cleaning up everything that's in there.
People liking my camera work today.
Oh, you're marvellous.
I shall be giving Owen a few tips when he's back. You are
marvellous on the camera.
So we've got those in stock now. We've got a couple of stockists that take it. So again, if you just Google, what's the number, Sean, for the...
138.
138 is the Tangerine machine, 138E. And then if you want the replacement plates, we've had those in as well, which is the 154E. So again, 154E, 153E, Tonic Studios, type that into Google and you'll find different stockists. If you get any problems, email us through the website or support at tonic-studios.com and Owen and the team will get back to you.
When they're in the office.
If they ever find their way to the office.
If not, someone else will get back to you. Don't worry about that. If it's the first time we've seen the Tangerine, it comes to you with all the plates you're going to need. It comes to you with a top plate, which is a white one. Excuse the state on mine. That's what you use with most things. It comes with a cutting mat. Get rid of them. As you can see, mine's well worn. It also comes to you with an embossing mat for embossing dies. And the rubber mat that goes with it. But the other thing it comes to you with is an embossing mat for your embossing folders. So you're not going to need anything else. And everything comes in one little box.
Perfect.
There
Yeah.
we are.
Great. Shall I move that for you?
Oh, thank you. The other thing I was going to go over today after last week's show was how to unblock one of your crystal drops. Because I didn't have a pin with me last week. So I'm just going to grab a bit of card. And that's all I've got. I've kept my pin safe by here. And that's all I've got is a little sewing pin. So it's a stainless steel sewing pin. And as you can see, this is pretty well blocked. So just pop your pin in the top. This one really is blocked. Give it a good prod. Oops. It's still blocked because I can feel there's too much pressure I'm putting on it. So what I would do then is pop the nib out. Give it a clean inside, and I would go from both ends. So whatever is blocking the tube, I've taken it out and I've not pushed it into the tube. You can also give them a rinse in some warm water. We'll give that another go now. The pokey tool, if you're going to give it a good poke with a pokey tool, no, it's still in there. So we'll have another go.
Because it is a glue, isn't it? It is an adhesive,
glue.
so if it dries and you leave it out
and
too
this
long.
studio is hot.
Yeah.
It's really warm here. So whatever, these have been left here. We brought them over when the studio was first opened, and they've been left on the shelf since, and they've not been used.
Couple of comments
So
while
I'm
you're
just
doing
giving it a
that.
good wiggle.
Jacqueline Miller, I love my Tangerine, my go-to machine. I have loads of different machines, but the Tangerine has never let me down. So we do get a lot of good comments, and we put
We do.
bearings and it's really bulletproof. We've had a look at every other machine on the market and tried to make sure it doesn't break. Keep the Tonic fans happy. Missy from the USA is bring it to the States pretty please. I think we have it.
We had it. I think
we had it.
back over.
Oh right, okay. We'll be sending more over soon, so they'll be in. We can put you on a waiting list if you need to do that. I need that machine from Mary. Another Mary Wilkie loves her Tangerine. So yeah, lots of good feedback and a lot of forums where people are talking about which machine should I get. It is a bit more expensive. It's £160, something like that. £59.99 but you get all the plates with it. But that machine will last you a good while.
As you heard then, that was whatever the blockage was is now out.
So if you feel it blocked, should do it on a bit of test paper.
Yes, do it on a bit of test paper. Don't squeeze it because you just end up with everything coming out onto your paper. Yes.
Or you.
So just be a little bit gentle with it. As I say, I knew there was a blockage in it, and it's right at the tip.
And I think the newer ones, we've got a rubber seal in the top of the lid, haven't we? A little buffer bit, so you get an airtight seal. So you may find you don't get that issue.
But there we are.
Perfect.
So they're all working again.
Great.
And that's what to do. Or give them a good rinse under the tap.
Lovely. Well, we're about our half an hour limit. I know it was quite strict. So again, I think we've wrapped it up there. Have a look at the top of the video for the Pinterest. Sean's just put them on the bottom of the screen there. That's the Instagram logo, isn't it? Yeah. Tonic Studio, the Pinterest one is a really good one. That one there, because it shows all the cards that we do for all the Crate and Craft TV shows.
Yeah.
Tonic, the Facebook page, that's our main Facebook page, but we also have the Tonic live chat, so have a look on there as well, and we put all the information of what's coming up on TV when we're doing these shows. And
you get sneaky peeks on there.
A lot of sneaky peeks. So make sure you like our page on there, and Twitter. We tweet a lot of the show launches and when we're doing things. And the YouTube. If you have trouble watching this on Facebook, some people do. If you go to the Tonic Studios YouTube channel, you can watch it live on there, and you can go back through any of the videos that we've done. So I think this is, what number are we on, Sean?
This is number 18.
Number 18. Wow. We've done 18 shows,
that's incredible.
Which is crazy. So we've done that. You can go back through any of those time, watch them back again, and put your comments in there. We still look through back some of the older videos. So anything you want us to do for next week's show, put in the comments, tell us what you want, and we'll see what we can do.
craft along with me. You know, stop it, replay it.
Yeah.
Get your dies out and make it along with me.
And we will get Dan in the hot seat next week.
Next week.
Oh no, Friday.
No, he won't be. Oh, is he here Friday?
I'm going to make sure he's here Friday.
All right, then.
Yeah, he's going to be here Friday, and then we'll be back to normal.
Oh, don't you like me?
No, I do. I just don't
Doesn't
want.
really.
Yeah, I want other people to feel the pain.
Oh, well done, Si.
So thank you
Well
for your
done.
lovely comments, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.